Good afternoon, my faithful listeners, and thank you so much for tuning in to the Post-Apocalyptic News Radio, your only source for the latest goings-on in the little corner of the post-apocalyptic wasteland we call home. Today is Saturday, the 5th of December, and we're live at the bottom of the hour. We've got some special stories to cover today, so let's hop into the weather. Today's weather is ash and snow. No sun, and it's cold. Moving on. What's that? No, you can't make me do the weather today. I don't care. You what? Fine, but I'm not happy. Terribly sorry about the interruption. As I was saying, we can expect severe ash and snowfall today. As the clouds of the incident linger and winter sets in, we brace for the bitter cold. We're expecting 7 inches of snowfall, so be prepared to shovel your settlements of this menace. As a reminder, this snow is contaminated by the lingering clouds of the incident. Do not consume it without taking the necessary steps to purify it. That said, we're expecting a low of minus 47 degrees Celsius tonight and a high of minus 13 tomorrow afternoon. Bundle up, stay warm, and stay inside. The numbing frost our wasteland gives us now is just as cruel a fate as any other it can provide. Moving on. We here at the PANR Studios like to remember our staff members. It is for this reason we have a very special set of stories today. Everyone, please give a cheer for a dear member of the studio's security team, Ash. Ash was born a few years ago on this day of the 5th of December. From the studio as a whole, happy birthday to you, my friend. For everyone listening, and for you, Ash, I should like to take a moment to discuss cooking. Not survival, nor survival culinary, but the art of cooking and baking that was lost to us after the incident. We haven't had a decent baked good in a very long time, but thanks to a kind soul traveling the wastes, we have what we need to remedy this. To prepare pastries of the wastes for any special occasion. I must ask you, what is a birthday without cake? I'd argue it's not a terribly fun one. And while I know fun is a commodity swiftly depleting in our wasteland, I think this is just the thing to raise the spirits of a few among the studio and among you, my faithful listeners. It is a simple recipe, requiring sugar mite, milled zucks, Rontha eggs, milk, and butter. You'll want to mill roughly half a pound of sugar mite into a usable, sugar-like form, and combine this with a quart of milled zucks. After sifting these together, in a separate container, beat 4 Rontha eggs together. Once beaten, add half a pound of butter, melted, and a mug's worth of milk. Once completely combined, pour the wet ingredients and dry ingredients into the same container and mix until smooth. Once smooth, put it into an appropriate metal pot and cover it with hot coals for roughly half an hour. After this time, or roughly that time, you'll have created the Wasteland Survivor's Cake. Perfect for any birthday or wasteland celebration. It isn't as good as any cake from the world that was, I must admit. However, it is a ray of hope and joy in an otherwise bleak wasteland. So give it a try. Write the studio and let us know how it turned out. Moving on. It's no secret that this world is a dangerous place. People have grown desperate and taken to helping themselves to your stuff when you're least prepared. Stay ready. Stay informed with the latest reported bandit movements. From our anonymous sources, we're aware of no confirmed bandit groups active in the area. It is believed, though not confirmed, that bandit groups previously active here have moved to neighboring areas with less ash and snow, likely beyond Mount Deschk, which provides some relief. No matter their location, we must remain vigilant. Desperation is what drives these men and women. New groups spring up every day. Be on your guard. Remain vigilant, and stay alive. On a less dire subject, let's take a look into Miss Bean's box. Today was a very good day for Miss Beans. She had quite the party. Within her storage room, many of the studio staff gathered to celebrate Ash's birthday. Miss Beans, a crafty business cat, swiftly claimed the cake that we had made as her own. She refused to let us touch it, and, if we did, would harass us with a mournful cry. To remedy this, I did supply each member of staff present with a number of can coins. As you may recall, Miss Beans covets these more than anything else. She was quite content once we had all purchased a piece of the cake. I left shortly after, though I was quite pleased that the final scene I saw was Miss Beans wearing a party hat fashioned out of an empty can and a string. I don't believe I'd ever seen her quite so content. I'm afraid that's where we're going to close Miss Beans' books for now. I'll endeavour to keep you up to date on Miss Beans' well-being every broadcast moving forward. And finally, I'm afraid that is all the time we have for today. Before I go, I should like to leave you with the afternoon puzzler. Today's puzzler is as follows. Why don't birthday candles exercise? Think about it, and we'll be back with the answer tomorrow. Until then, I should like to thank you for listening, and I should like to wish Ash a very happy birthday once again. Please stay tuned for our evening radio music, and if you're truly out there, good luck. And we're clear. Nice work, everyone. Jenny, are you ready to go? I should like to get Ash their present before it's too late.